Hi, and welcome back to Supreme Master Television. Today on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, we're back with vegan chef Miyoko Schinner, and today she's going to teach us something very unique. She's going to teach us how to make vegan yogurt from your home without a machine.
Well, you know, the reason I wanted to do vegan yogurt is because one thing that people have a hard time adapting to a vegetarian diet is getting away from all the dairy products and finding those really tasty dairy alternatives. Now, I do know there are vegan yogurts available now, soy yogurts available on the market, but you can actually make it taste richer, and you can alter the flavors slightly. We're going to make it with soy milk and cashews, like the bechamel that we made in the other show. The cashews add a richness to it that is sometimes missing in soy yogurt. We're going to make a quart of this. So I have about a cup of soy milk in my blender, and I'm throwing in about a half a cup of cashew nuts. We're going to put the lid on top and start out very slowly so we don't splatter. And we're going to peel it once again until it's very creamy. Just about 30 seconds. Now, we're going to pour our soy milk, the rest of the soy milk, about 3 cups of it. You can use plain, you can use vanilla. If you want your own vanilla yogurt, doesn't really matter, you know, how you want it. And we're going to add this mixture, this nice creamy mixture to this.
Oh, yes.
And all we're going to do is heat it up so it's warm to the touch. Actually, what you do is you want to just put a little dab on your wrist to see how hot it is. Okay.
And the reason for that is if you overcook it, something happens, or you...
That's right. If it's too hot, if the soy milk is too hot, it will kill the bacteria, and it won't set. If it's too cool, it won't grow. So it's just like baking bread, working with yeast. You have to make sure that you have the right temperature. So you don't want it too hot or too cold. You just want it somewhere around 110 degrees, 100 degrees, something like that. It's not an exact science. The way I learned how to make yogurt was, years ago, I went to Egypt as a student, and I went to Egypt and I stayed at this home, and this Egyptian cook for this home made yogurt every single day, and all he did was set the containers out on the counter, wrap them up with a towel, and it worked.
And then you had yogurt.
You had
no
yogurt.
Machine,
nothing.
Special ferment thing.
Nothing. You don't need anything. You just want to make sure, you put a little bit on there, and when it's warm.
All right, I'll try it.
Okay. Not quite warm enough.
Oh, no, that's kind of cold. Yeah,
it's kind of cold. We're going to let it go for a few minutes.
All right.
So now you feel this. Oh, now that's nice and warm. Not too hot. You want to feel it. Okay. It feels kind of warm. Yeah. All right. So at this point, all we're going to do is introduce a little bit of yogurt. Now, I already have yogurt, so I can use my yogurt that I made.
Your previous batch,
my previous batch I can use as a starter. So if you don't have it, you can just go to the store and buy some vegan yogurt. Or you can buy acidophilus. And that's usually sold refrigerated. It's a little harder to get. If you add too much acidophilus, unfortunately, it'll get really tangy, too.
So you can just get
something like this, a soy yogurt. That's all you need to do.
Flavored, non-flavored, makes no difference?
Makes no difference. Well, start with something that's either unsweetened or just vanilla.
Okay.
Good. And you're just going to add about 2 tablespoons, and then you just have to mix it.
All right.
And that's all you have to do.
Okay.
And then here's a nice clean jar. You try to pour it in there without spilling. I take my jar, and I wrap it up in a towel like this.
Okay.
And we're going to go outside. I'm just going to set it outside because it's a nice warm day.
All right.
You can just find a warm place in your house, buy a heater,
buy a
heater, whatever, and it's going to turn into yogurt in 4 to 6 hours.
4 to 6 hours?
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Now, what's important to know is that the longer you let it set, the tangier it will get. So if you like a tangy yogurt, leave it out 8 hours if you want.
But 4 hours,
it really depends on the temperature of your house and where you've set it.
And you can check it to see if it's...
You can check it and see if it's set or not.
It's a clear jar.
That's right. And you can take the lid off and see if it's gelled, etc. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this outside.
All right.
We'll let the yogurt set in the sun, and we'll be right back to have a taste. When we return, renowned chef and author Miss Miyoko Schinner will also show us how to make a vegan cream topping to transform a plate of fruit into a splendid dessert.